and I am finding my energy through the blue sky for you. Today, we are talking about being a successful woman and the integrity to self and finding the way where this all combines with fertility, because success and fertility seem like they have worked against each other because of time and reality and the pressures of scarcity. And at the same time, there is something so beautiful there. And I talked about it a little bit on the podcast, which, the beginning of every month, it's always for you for midlife creating and fertility. And that's on imperfect parenting. And maybe I'll even throw that link down in here. Or you can search it, Imperfect Parenting Ariel Andersson or Ariel Green Andersson. I don't remember now. So if you're here and you're new, please do subscribe and hit that bell for the next time. I usually, when I have a live, I do the next live shortly after. You can just push the notification and come for that. That will be next Tuesday because we have a holiday on Monday, and that's 10 a.m. Pacific most days. Tuesday, I think I will do it at a different time. So we'll see what that is. All right. So I appreciate you being here. If you're new, then welcome. This is all about fertility and midlife, or, if you're having troubles, there can be something here for you too, regardless of your age. I am a conscious creating coach. I've worked in unconscious and conscious business and wellness and fertility since my daughter was born when I was almost 50. And I realized that there is a lot of tension and bumps along the way and that I could help. And so here I am, helping you to be on your path and at the same time finding your way to a joyful fertility and successful fertility experience, meaning getting pregnant, staying pregnant, and then holding that baby or babies in your arms. So success and fertility. Well, why did I choose this? Because I feel like so many of us that chose to experience life, I'm going to put it that way, experience life, whether your success or your life story included having a career path, traveling the world, doing a bunch of other things that felt like you wanted to do this before you had a child or children, then there's a lot of success in there. If you did that, if that was important to you, know that those reasons, that path that you chose, it was for a reason. And I just said reason twice, but that's how important it is. So many times people will say you waited too long and now you're too old and there's not enough time. And I just can't hear that anymore. That's why I started coming here on the YouTube, here on this YouTube channel, because success, if you have had success in your life, let's focus on that rather than there's not enough time. I want to create something, but there's not much time. So then you get pushed into, when you're stressed, you and I both know, you end up getting pushed in the directions that maybe aren't yours, that aren't keeping an integrity with your soul, with your spirit, with your belief system, with what is right for you, because you feel pressure. And when you feel pressure, you feel contracted, cortisol levels go up, and making decisions not as clear. Coming back around, and I'll say hi in there in just a moment. Coming into this piece around success is, remember that you chose these things for a reason. It's part of what was lighting up your soul or felt important in that moment. And in life, that's all we can do is follow what feels right in the moment and do our best. Let's see who we have here. We have Pratik. Hello. Manu. Hello. We make decisions every day. And all we can do is hope that we're coming from our hearts and our minds and our spirits all combined. And know that what you have done, what you continue to do, and what you will do going forward is all part of your story that is important, that is needed. And I'm thankful for you. And I hope today, when you have moments, or as you go forward and you have moments where you feel like, my fertility is not working, your fertility is not going the way you hope, is come back to those moments where you were successful. You made a choice, for example, to go and travel to Australia, and you did. And that happened in a way. I'm using examples that I have myself. So I'll use an example. So I was in my life, I remember being in my teens. I was probably 19, and somebody wanted to marry me. And I loved him, but I said, I'm not ready to make babies and do all of this and settle down and be a good housewife. I want to travel the world. I want to, meet people from the 1% and the 0% and understand humans. I want more, and I want to do that too, just not right this second. And those conversations happen many times. And then there was a point when I remember sitting down with my gynecologist. I think I was 40, and she was like, hey, you better get to it. It's now or never. You got some stuff going on. I had some health issues, about the fibroids and maybe some other things. I had Lyme already. I had cervical cancer already, all of which I managed naturally. And so I wanted to do the same with my pregnancy and my partner. That's what I chose. Maybe you're choosing to do it by yourself. That's fine. You get your choice. Mine, that I knew to the core of my soul, was that I needed to have somebody to do it with, a partner that I love. So when the things got really rough, that we would have each other. That's my choice. But the other choices that came before, I knew that when you get into that point, now you might be doing this for the first time or again with a new or same partner, I don't know. But what led you to this moment was exactly who you need to be in order for this pregnancies to happen. And so anytime you start to feel that pressure, is remind yourself where those successes were, what you have accomplished. For me, I was starting to talk about it that, I wanted to have success in business, and I met some incredible people from all over the planet, from movie stars to, top business people. I'm not going to say their names, but I will just say I've been in awe of people's accomplishments. And I'm so thankful that I got to experience other people's versions of success. And for me, it was experiencing success, was and is success. It was and is about the connection with people. Are there mistakes? Have I made mistakes? Absolutely. Travel. I traveled the world by myself. Absolutely by myself. And yes, I've traveled with people. By yourself, it's kind of this absolute opening and possibilities, and you're less in your bubble. It was amazing. That feels successful. And so I knew when I was having trouble with pregnancy, when I was not able to keep pregnancies. I do not know your language, but thank you. And I don't talk about religion with people, but I do believe that there's a lot of energy to connect with, and we have to be true to what feels right for us. Just responding to the chat here. If there's anything interesting for you, please do, whether you're here now or on the replay, hit the like button, because that helps people find this in case it's helpful. So, I remember wanting to go to Australia. And at the time, I kind of go through ups and downs because it's all related to creativity. Sometimes I need to step back from success in the way of like doing and have it be, more receiving. And so my busyness goes like this. And in those dips is where all the creativity happens. So it's kind of exciting. So there was a moment when I had stepped back from a corporate career, and a friend said, I'm getting married and you're going to be there in New Zealand. I was like, okay. And so it seemed impossible at the time. And then all these things showed up. This work with a couple movie stars doing energy work and wellness stuff. And then I was teaching and coaching with an international group, and all these things showed up because I was like, this is happening. I'm successful. This is happening. And it did. And I ended up going to Thailand and New Zealand and Australia, and it was fantastic. And that's a reminder of success. So I'm wanting that for you too, as we're sitting here on this video, is that reminder at 10:10. Love that. That's the reminder of available energies. That if you've had any success, whether that was making a cake that you wanted to, having a career that was important to you, supporting somebody that you wanted to support, having a child in the past, traveling the world, or anything else that you have created and been successful with, I want that to be what you focus on. When these moments come where you feel like, why did I do this, and this? I should have, would have, could have earlier. That's where I'm coming into my heart, to your heart, and reminding your spirit, my spirit reminding your spirit to remember all that you have done and that you will do. And that quality, that ability that you have to be successful, it's so in your bones and blood, ready to support you, ready for the fertility journey and that successful, joyful, relaxed pregnancy that you deserve. And so that's what I have to say today. I wish you all the best. Definitely check for the next live will be popping up soon. The upcoming stream is what you can look for on my channel. I wish you an incredible week. I will come back to the comments later and answer questions on Tuesday when I come back online, and I wish you all the best. Take care. I'm about to do a podcast, so I got to jump off to set up. Take care. Bye-bye.